morning, church family. Thanks for joining us today for another CEC Missional Moment. I have my boss here with us. This is our superintendent, Randy Myers. He is kind of the pastor of the pastors of the conference, our regional network of churches that we're a part of, and really grateful for him always, but especially during this time of uncertainty and trying to figure out how we can be the church during this season. So that'll be cool to have him share a little bit about how this is impacting him and his role. And so Randy, you're up there in Portland, Clackamas area, but maybe just tell us a little bit about how this is all impacting you.
Well, thanks, Pastor Ryan. And it's a privilege to be with you this morning and to share a little bit about the Pacific Conference. Of course, we've all been impacted by this and things have changed. I'm glad to report that most of our churches are doing well and many are doing very well during this time. And my job has shifted from a lot of face-to-face meetings, our local conference gatherings that were supposed to be going on during this time have shifted to online Zooms and phone calls and that kind of thing. So we are, just like you guys are doing, we're getting along, but we do miss those face-to-face encounters and just being together.
That's good, thanks. What are you noticing just about the people around you, or our churches, and yeah, how are people way up there in Portland?
Well, yeah, keep it weird in Portland, right? I don't know what that means. So. I think as time has continued, for many of us, our anxiety has gone up a little bit. We've kind of said, "Hey, we've done this thing. Now what?" And just like you, we're wondering about next steps, and we're praying for wisdom. And I think it's really important that we pray for wisdom for our governor and those that God has placed an authority over us, and that we could do this in a safe but also a practical way. Many people are struggling with their businesses. They are kind of going, cabin fever, and there's other implications that are happening as we stay at home during this time. And I've encouraged our pastors to be obedient to the government, Romans chapter 13, verses 1 and 2, but also that call to love our neighbors and to do what we can to communicate that love, not just for our church, but for our community. And so that's an emphasis that I've tried to make among our churches and pastors.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah. So as you're leading and as you're interacting, where are you seeing God at work?
It's interesting. Pastor after pastor, church after church is seeing God work in some very important ways. Things as small as Zoom room prayer meetings. Number of pastors said, "Hey, we have more people on Zoom praying together than we had during our prayer meetings at the building." People are searching. There's visitors online. And even just the chance to witness, whether it's on a Facebook, sharing the gospel, conversations that we can have, again, respecting distance with our neighbors, helping them, caring for them. Just a lot of stories about God still working. I don't know what the world out there thinks about the church in terms of its effectiveness right now, or the media, but I can tell you from what I'm experiencing, the church is alive and well, even during this COVID-19 crisis, and that's encouraging. God is doing something that he couldn't do as we were kind of doing church as normal.
Great. It's a good reminder. I appreciate that, Randy. And you want to say thank you, just, while I have you on here, to the conference, to your leadership. One of the benefits, there's many, but one of the benefits of being part of a connectional system is grant money that's available. So our church was awarded a $5,000 technology grant that has just helped us with some of our production equipment and, software and things like that help us continue to do church effectively, as well as kind of our annual grant for Let's Eat. So really grateful for those. Thank you on behalf of our church family for supporting Corvallis Evangelical Church, and thanks for leading us so well during these times.
Well, you are very welcome. And our goal as a conference is to help build healthy local churches. The conference is here for you. The church isn't here for the conference, and anything we can do to support, encourage, help you as a local church, that's what we're about. So thank you. And I'm glad that some of that grant money has gone to you guys, and God's using that to reach your community for Christ.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So thank you, Randy. Thanks everybody for joining us. Yeah.
It's good to be with you today.
We'll see you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Time.
All right. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Bye.